This is Andre Oakley. He's 15 years old and his dream is to hear his name called at the NBA draft. After school, he has to work at his family diner, which means he don't get enough time playing basketball that he would like. He does play for his high school junior varsity team, but that's as much basketball as he gets. Since his high school coach and PE teacher is friends with his family since he always comes to their diner, he do give Andre access to the school gym even on weekends so he get extra shots up when nobody else is there. And Andre takes as much advantage of this as he can when he isn't doing hours in the diner, which brings us to the reason we're starting the story right here. Andre gets a call from his family that he will no longer be needed at the diner. They're gonna hire an extra employee. So now Andre will have more free time after school and he could do whatever he want with that time. Since his junior varsity games are few and far between, he decided to join a basketball club league so he get more runs and get more diversity and competition. This club league is absolutely free for 15 to 16-year-olds. Nobody real comp is pulling up to this, but it's good to get run. Best player on their team is Amari Williams right here with the ball. He's a pure jump shooter, can't really dribble that well. As you can see, he got to his spot and pulled up. That's his specialty. He loves to shoot the ball. Come off a curl, pull up. Stephen Curry is his favorite player, so you know he just down to shoot. And he has no defense. This pick and roll right here exposing him. He got no choice but to foul me at that point. His coach sits him down for lack of defense. I don't know why he did that. I'm wide open than I've ever been all game. I'm lined up at shooting guard. I just try to get open right here. Good bounce pass. I see an opening along the baseline. Tough contested layup. I still get it to go. Amari checks back into the game and I'm back attacking them downhill because I've seen success getting to the rim. Guarding Amari on the screen. He is a great shooter, so I bite at nothing. He get a wide open shot. Good thing he don't get that to go because I'm jumping out my shoes. He way too little. Take the contact and the foul. Playing basketball within the flow of the offense, taking what the defense get, not trying to force anything, trying to get comfortable on the court, and I'm still uncomfortable. Ever since I went to the free throw line, I've missed every single free throw. I get out in transition here, he catches up to me, so I Euro step that. That's a lot of contact to be making that. Hey, running out in transition is getting me plays and results, but I need to work in the half court. So let's see what I do here. He is pressing me full court, but I love to dribble. That was no pressure at all. Still find a way to get a step through, up and under type of layup. Amari trying to get downhill, got the step, beautiful floater. He's small, so he got to play the game better than I could. He behind that screen, good jump shooter, knocked down another three. We start chopping it up a little bit after the game. He was impressed by how I was playing. I was impressed with the way that he was shooting. We get to talking about why both of us joined the club league since I'm new to it and he been in it for a little minute trying to get better. Come to find out he live in the area. He popped out to my family diner. I kick it with him and a couple of his homies. They talking about next year in school, how they planning on playing on the varsity team. So right now, they just getting as many open runs and leagues and just games they could get just to get better at basketball. I tell them I'm just now starting to get into that vibe of playing basketball a whole lot more since I ain't working at the diner, and they telling me I should just start hooping with them. This the last game on my schedule of junior varsity and the last game of my sophomore year. I'm playing up against Starks. He just tall. He's not good at basketball at all. He literally just start picking it up just because of his height. He has no real passion for the game. And I'm talking to him like, yo, you should try and run with us. Maybe next year we could even go to the same high school so we could really start going crazy. And I don't know if he really feeling that idea because he just now getting into basketball. He don't really know. As for me, I'm coming off the bench this game behind the coach's son. He wanted to get his son extra minutes since it is the final game of the year. No harm, no foul. I step out on the court and that boy is pulling from Yucatan. I don't know why these boys are shooting from NBA range when they can't even hoop for real. Me, I spin back, missed the shot. That's a great separation I just did. Couldn't execute. Still haven't scored yet this game. Good pass. I'm trying to get my teammates involved. I'm trying to pick my spots. I need to start hooping a whole lot more. This is a tough finish. I'm showing glimpses of my talent, but I ain't got it on full display, and my shooter's shooting. That's a crazy shot off balance from that deep. Look at me running a pick and roll. I'm playmaking out here. This is beautiful point guard skills. Good behind the back downhill through the contact. That's crazy, you ask me. That's crazy work. I leave him wide open by accident. Starks is so big, easy rebound put back. Cross behind the back, looking like my patented move. Pull up right in his face. Pull up right in his face. Again, dancing behind the screen, pulling up off balance. I start hitting a rhythm at the end of that game, and we get that victory. I've averaged 6 points this year in junior varsity. I was mid, but opportunities for more open runs. Amari is literally hitting me up to start playing. I don't have to work at the diner, so as soon as school lets out, I'm in that gym getting shots up, working on my passing, playmaking, shots off balance. Me and Amari locked in 1 and 2. This man became my best friend all after one open run game. We've been locked in because we both got the same goal. We want to hoop. We really love basketball. I don't know how much of a chance we got at making the NBA, but at least we willing to put that work in. One thing you can say, we ain't lazy. We carried that all the way into the summer, getting invited to the runs with Amari and all his homies. This just put my game in a whole nother bag. I'm so comfortable against defenses. Look at that contest. Bah, bah. Cross, get downhill, tween, step back over the hand. Come on, baby, that's elite bag work. Downhill, look at working on my verticals and everything. Look at Amari, this what he been working on. Catch and shoot, crazy. Crossed him, got his ankles, take the contact, and one. Beating on my chest, I'm him. Beautiful bounce pass in stride, baby. Amari taking diamond off dribble. Behind the back, you reach, he teach, contact. Let's go, Mari. Look at Amari, little sham god down the court, cross on diamond, behind the back, diamond, step back, fade away. Amari got a little bag too. I'm talking to my parents now. I need them to switch my high school. I know my school cool, but I really want to play with Amari and them after that open run. We got chemistry. I need to be at the school with them, so I'm convincing my parents. I don't care if the school an extra 20 minutes from where we stay, I'm pulling up. Family was cool with me transferring schools to go to Oak Park now, and we getting these varsity tryouts. Baby, we are full of players I've been hooping with all summer, so I kind of felt like this was a gimme. Nobody here is that tall. I'm one of the tallest players on the roster at 6'4". Look at me, getting downhill at will, spinning off the double team. Stop it, Amari. You can't guard me. But Amari looking like a great playmaker. We got some great shooters on the roster here. Hey, I like our chances. Look at the alley-oop between me and Diamond. I couldn't convince Starks to come to the new school with us. He ain't want nothing to do with it. He garbage anyway. First look of me and my new varsity threads here at Oak Park. Hey, this school we going up against is another public school. They just as trash as we are. Easy spin, easy little float shot, crossover, snatch back, pull up. You ain't guarding me. Get on that rim, head fake, a good little floater shot. I love it. Giving these boys the whole bag, skipping through the lane. Hey, I did not expect to come out here and play power forward, but like I said, the roster is so little, I got no choice but to bang down here in the bank. I started out as a point guard, now I'm moving up at that forward position, but hey, the floor is so open, so spacious, it don't really feel like that much of a difference. But we are struggling to get wins since we are a newly formed team, even though we do have chemistry. Look at me down here on the block guarding bigger men. Give me that pass out the post. Our team struggles, but I'm not. Easy, Euro. On the floor I go. Tween, cross again. Hey, step back, top of the key. I'm looking like Shea Gilgeous, ain't I? Trying out my Shea bag. push off the defender, pull up the midi. I like the way I could live in that mid-range. Looking like a good 3-level scorer, double cross, got me downhill, easy layup. We finished that season 6-18. I ran majority power forward. Me and Amari talked after the season. Bro, if we actually want to do some damage, we got to get real runs in. EYBL, we got to get some AU tournaments. We got to get out here and get active. We are garbage. What we both thought was best, if we go our separate ways and try to see if we can get our foot in the door in this hooping thing. So I start going harder, see what options I can explore, being about 6'4", 6'5", having a nice little statistical season in varsity ball, even though we were trash. Chicago got a nice little hooping scene, so I decided to explore my options while Amari go do his own thing this summer. My idea was to get invited to a EYBL, a AAU team, or even a club league. Speaking of club league, Dion Benjamin, he hosts the best club league for prospects all around Illinois, and he is hosting an open run for anybody to get in, so hopefully I can get his attention to get invited to his private club league. I sign up to play one of they one-on-one games they be having just to show people that I'm really out here, because they don't believe that this 16-year-old can hang with these grown men. You got me messed up. He is so slow and my shot ain't falling. Cool. He can't score me offensively, but let me show y'all what that bag about. Little step back work, cross. Let me talk to him. In and out, get into my spot behind the three, wide open. Come on, old man, come guard me. Snatch back. Cross again. Hey, spin off that, lay me up, baby. What am I talking about? Cross, behind the back, snatch back, 2 seconds left on the clock, fade away off the glass. That's nice. Come on, little half spin, got him biting, in and out, step back, nowhere to be found. Where's the defense? The crowd oohing and awing, cause I'm hooping out of my mind. Absolutely running laps around the guy, slowing it down a little bit, cross baseline, spin. Hey, up and under lay in mid-air. That's beautiful, baby. Look at what I'm doing. Slowing it down. He reaching. I gotta be teaching. Game. That ain't it for my day. I get out here and they 5-on-5s they running. Come on, man. Any hoops I can get, I'm going after it. I have to play center. There's nobody my size in these 5v5 run right here. Crazy how versatile I have to be and so quick I have to adjust. Junior varsity, I was point guard. Varsity 16, I was power forward. Now I'm out here getting open runs. I'm running center. And this guy 6'10", I'm 6'5", and he twice my age. I'm 16, he about 32. This ain't even fair. But I'm down here horsing. We don't make excuses. That point guard in me still got my head up. This is just helping me become a more diverse player out here on the court. Getting to my spot, pulling up, baby. I'm in my bag. Cross court, alley-oop, terrible. Look at the big man. You too big, too slow. You gotta go. I need that shot to fall. I'm open spaced in the floor. Hey, man, this is crazy work. 20-6. I'm pushing point guard, cross court, bounce pass. That's that natural point guard instinct in my heart. No matter what position you put me at, I'm still running guard. And it's just me knocking down that shot. You giving me too much space, I'ma let it spray. I've always been known for my dribbling and my jump shooting. Bodying up that 30-year-old, getting downhill with my head up. I see you, boy. That's a beautiful dime. I'm out here looking crazy. Everybody in the building is shocked by my performance. That bounce pass cross court, crazy. I'm surprised at myself with the binoculars on. Got them both biting on me. Easy pass. Showing high level intelligence, high levels of IQ at 16 years old against grown men. I wasn't even getting this level of comp when I was running in a diner. Good thing the parents let me off the leash. They had no idea who they was having cooking the fries. I ain't putting no goddamn fries in no bag. I need to be out here in the gym getting shots up. Free throw line jumper, missing that. We still working on our mechanics. That was off balance. Easy rebound, 14 on the night. How am I so undersized horsing with Buddy. Easy shovel pass. Come on, boy. Assists, scoring, rebounding. That center garbage. He big for nothing. You could tell he never went D1. I wouldn't be surprised if he was 6'10 and never played varsity. Oh my God, I almost went Michael Jordan or something. Can't believe I smoked that lay. That would have been crazy work. Point guard, get a steal. I'm down. Get on that rim. Hey, gotta hang on the rim so I don't land on that basketball and twist my ankle, bruh. I ain't taking no chances this offseason. Big boy trying to back me down. Come up off of that. Try and throw all that weight around. Hands up, body up. He mad the refs ain't calling no fouls. Clean hands up ball. Skip through that lane with the Euro. I'm going crazy. He's still leaving me open. Step back off the bed line. I'm going wild. And look at another steal. Get on that rim. I say, hey, that's crazy work. Good assist, baby. Get another steal. They don't know what to do with the ball. My head is up. Anybody open? Nah, I got it myself. Why am I still open? Burn. Crazy work. 29-17. I had to get out the gym after that. Great day of hooping. This summer, I'm going crazy all summer. I get invited back for a day 2 by Dion Benjamin himself. He saw how crazy I was going against them randoms. Now he need me out there against actual players with reputations. He need to sign me up to a team, so he start introducing me to the coaches of the teams. This gentleman right here is modern basketball. Space and pace, shoot that three-pointer, get downhill, show what you could do in isolation. The other guy that's a coach, more old school. He like to go back to the basket, work it inside out, dominant center. Nah, I'm not really feeling him, so I decided to go with the modern space pace and really put all my talents on display. I'm excited. The club league team, they added me to the roster. Since I was such a last minute add, he want me to sit out this game and just see what the team capable of, to see how I could fit into the roster. Okay, I'ma sit back, relax, play against people my age, see what they capable of showing me. Everybody I'm hooping up against, these are good 17, 16-year-olds. No more of these 30-year-old single dads out here looking sloppy. I'm actually going to have to hoop against people on my level and competition. This is what I got into this for. First thing I noticed is that the tempo of the game is even faster than what I had to deal with in high school. Them boys was out there putting on a show, but especially this big man right here. This is what a 6'10" man is supposed to look like. Not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated. I haven't gone up against this level of skilled competitors in my life. Even varsity, we were getting cooked by players that weren't even this good. Owner of the event pulls me to the side, chats with me like, are you ready for this? You sure? Next game, you definitely gonna be in that roster. You gonna have to get some runs. Be ready. He also tells me the importance of getting an agent, and he got somebody in mind that could really help me out since I'm just getting my feet in the door of actually hooping with comp. First game under the High Flyers for this AAU club league that I'm participating in, and I see one of a familiar face around Chicago, and Buddy already on BS. He talking crazy to me, being disrespectful. You know how Chicago get. He acting weird. He ranked 68th in Illinois. Since this was the team that I was also offered to play for, that's why he acting weird. He like, oh, why you don't want to be on the team with me? Is it a problem? He acting weird. I barely even know Buddy, but look at him getting loose down there in the block. As y'all can see, Our offense is all space and gives me opportunity to cook. This is why I'm here. The coach is more freelance and let his players show what they can do. I'm not playing a system. Meanwhile, he getting backdoor screens and the whole offense is based around getting him the ball since he got a reputation with playing on this AAU team already. I'd rather play for an offense where I get opportunities to cook in space rather than play in a system and just be another functioning piece. Look at that. The offense based around their big man, like I said. Inside out offense. Meanwhile, I'm getting backdoor cuts, ISOs, top of the key. This is more modern basketball. And he the only cog in their offense. So if he's struggling, that whole team's struggling. Meanwhile, this point guard lobbing me up, and I knew they had a good point guard. He getting mad that I'm getting off, so now he trying to make it personal. Look at how he taking cheap shots at me. Okay, buddy, noted. I see how you want to play. Let's get it. All that did was turn me up. Hezzy, cross, skip through, floater. Let's get it, man. Look at him. ISO, pull up, brick squad. Meanwhile, look at me. Crossover behind the back, in and out, spin downhill, lefty lay. Hey, I'm more ambidextrous than I could have imagined. Wide open. Why are you sagging off of me? I just got implemented into this offense. I didn't have a great varsity year as a 16-year-old, and the coach is trusting me to show what I can do. That's why I'm here. That's why I chose him. This is a level of respect that's earned and not just given. I appreciate him for the opportunity. 2 back-to-back plays with a steal leads to transition offense for us. Finally, mano a mano. He want to guard me? I call ISO behind the back. Hey! Get him on an island and I walk him down with a cross. Behind the back, spun him round and I banged on his homie. Stop playing with me. All you did was get me mad. Watch your mouth. Talking way too crazy when you can't back it up on the court. This is the agent that Dion wanted to link me with so he could get me more opportunities, more scholarships, and negotiate on my behalf and get teams and people to notice. Next game, we going up against Drexel Carrington, ranked 112th in Illinois, one of the top scorers in this league. He ain't had that kind of game today. I advanced the ball ahead, coming at an angle. That alley-oop didn't work. Bad pass. Point guard miss it. I'm on the board, going right back up. Let's go, baby. This game right here is to show y'all I hoop way different when there's no pressure, no animosity. Look at me mispositioning myself on the center. I wasn't mad like I was last game, so I ain't come out here with a chip on my shoulder. I was a little lackadaisical, just trying to find my spots. Couldn't get myself going the way that I wanted to. I ain't had that roar in my heart. Outlet pass was nice. I dropped that right into that pocket in stride. Easy layup in transition. I'm stepping over behind the back, step back over 2 players. I didn't expect that double to show up. Carrington getting to his spot, missing his release. I don't know what's up with him, but I'm cherry picking that. Hey, we got to take any easy point we can because we ain't getting our shots to fall like we naturally do. This game, I really showed up on defense and pinpoint passes. This was a game that showed more of my versatility than just my offense. I just wish my offense was more dynamic like we used to. Hopefully the scouts are seeing me in a new light, a hard-working player that show up on defense, that could rebound, that could facilitate, and that could bang down in that paint, because my weight is a question, but I ain't having no questions about getting into the paint here. Fumbling my dribble, like I'm saying, my offensive bag looking trash, but easy pass. That's that facilitation, setting that screen, showing people I can run power forward, pick and pop, wide open. Hey, bro, I ain't gotta always create with the ball in my hand. I can play off ball. Tried to create separation from Carrington, didn't work. Now I'm walking him down with the ISO. Euro into that lane, missing at the rim. Got my own rebound, right back up. This is what the scouts need to be seeing. Hustle, hard work, determination, great defensive mind. Come on, baby. I'm rebounding. getting my second chances, trying to guard a top scorer, he always gonna create separation. And me trying to get my shot to go, that's a low percentage shot. Scouts ain't rocking with that type of shot selection, and I struggled to get off that screen right there. Luckily, he missed. I'm trying to position myself. Look at this. Back to the basket, one dribble pull. Ha! Give me that. Every day. Showing them a different bag. Everything ain't pure ISO, good hands-up defense, great rebounding positioning, great way to move in transition leads to a foul. Scouts, write that down. A bad shot from Carrington. I don't know how they targeted him off of an inbound pass to the corner, but a Euro downhill, no foul, still get it to go. Great, well-rounded stat line right here, and Carrington still can't get his shot to fall. But look at me, got my head up. If that defender move, beautiful like a quarterback. Waited for that safety to leave that zone, looked him off and got it to my center. Beautiful perimeter defense on one of the top scorers. He was in a box. We're talking 3 for 12 for the game. That is beautiful. 13-point lead. I decided to start having some fun and not get this one to rattle home. Shooters roll, ladies and gentlemen. Dion is a real one. He told this agent straight up, you gonna treat Andre like one of your star prospects. I see something in this kid. So you're not invited to these leagues ever again if you don't make Andre one of your top priorities like he's your other clients. And guess what? He pulled some strings to get me into the All-Star Showcase. This is where all the top prospects will be. I didn't play as many games as them, but my stats are way too good to be ignored, and he went to bat for me and got me in. The showcase is here. It's time for me to hoop with the best players in this league all under one roof. Scouts is gonna be drooling over the talent pool here. That is why the owner personally made sure I got in it, and that is controversial to the rest of the players. They are looking like I didn't earn my spot here. I didn't belong. Mind you, I didn't play well my varsity year, so they don't even know why I was invited to come to this anyway. I'm looking like a personal friend of the owner of the league rather than a hard-working prospect, and it's rubbing everybody the wrong way. But I do win over this locker room with this speech, and now I gotta compete. Pre-game interview, and I get asked about guarding one of the top prospects in Illinois. He is compared to Tyrese Maxey, 6'2", extremely fast, great jump shot. Here he is in front of us, Mr. McCall. He's the best prospect in this whole league currently. I'm ranked 137. As you can see, Ice is ranked 19th. He is a beast, and it showed. He got that floater to go down the lane. What I do? I got to answer back on the other end of the ball. He go under the screen. I say, why? I'm a shooter. He must not have read the scouting report on what my capabilities are, because sagging off is stupid. But Ice is skipping through the lane. That was a tough finish. Tried to get an alley-oop. He catches that out the air. Fade away from their center. They got great players over here. That's why this is the showcase. Ice sagging off again. He don't believe in my shot. Make him a believer. He come off the screen wide open. Easy shot. That's NBA. That's NBA. But for him to be ranked 19th, you got to show me a little bit more. He's showing it to me. He's showing it to me. I'm seeing everything that made him top 19. Missed that pass. Oh my goodness. Good cut. Couldn't steal the ball. Ice getting to that baseline. Good contest from my center. But like I said, their center is a good player. Me and my point guard got that chemistry. But more importantly, I got a bag. A step through lay. That was beautiful head fake up and under step through. I go to close out on Ice. I overcommit and he just gets around me so effortlessly. Draw the foul and one. He getting his buckets as freely as he want. Problem is, we are getting buckets just as easy. Tied game. We need this showcase because this is where most of the scouts are watching. That's why this is such an important game. It ain't just an all-star game. It is to show the top prospects in this league where all the scouts can check out the top players in one spot. That's why the owner vouched for me, which boosted me ahead of a lot of players for obvious reasons. And this showcase Ice is getting off, man. I'm having difficulties guarding him. Top of the key, ISOing, beautiful pull up, bang! I'm showing bang, depth. Again, ISO, top of the key, bang! I put up 21 in the showcase on 70% shooting. I did go ahead and sign him as my agent, which was beautiful timing because this showcase got the eye and attention of not only Illinois, but Memphis. So I have 2 D1 school offers. As my senior year of high school comes back around and varsity ball begins to start up, we link back up with Amari, and he got no D1 offers this summer. That is sad news. His game, the leagues he been playing in, ain't get him established at all. Diamond Crawford also got no offers, but we do pick up a small forward that is 6'6" that adds size to this Oak Park roster, so we can actually hoop this season and get my boys some offers, because scouts are going to be watching us, mainly me, but these guys should get some attention off of it. We're going to skip straight into high school playoffs because we had a dominant year. Look how I'm bumping him, created separation for the step back, couldn't get the shot to go. I struggled with my jump shot early in this game, couldn't get layups to go, so we got to get downhill and attack the rim a whole lot more. Beautiful, no foul from the ref. We need them fouls, referee. Tween, cross again. Tough pull up over the defense. That's a good look. I try to help in the paint, leave my matchup wide open. They are only down 4 until we get this steal right here, and I'm going in transition. Easy layup, referee. He's hanging all over me. Blow the whistle. Beautiful pick right here. Gets me downhill. Hey! You're lying if you're not impressed by the progression of Andre. The way he's been showing levels to his basketball skills. Tough stat back. He losing his mind, I ain't gonna lie. But the 3 levels of his scoring needs a little bit of work. As you can see, that 3-point shot isn't as fluid as we need it to be. That mid-range area and around the rim is looking very, very good and proficient. We need to tighten up our 3-point shooting if we really want to do damage at the higher levels of basketball. And what's really impressive is his defense against bigger players. That has never been an issue the more that he grows and he's being forced into these larger roles. Andre isn't putting on weight like he's supposed to, but it's not looking like too much of an issue because he is so athletic around that rim. Beautiful behind the back. In and out, tween, cross, I'm out his draws, step back. I'm telling you, he's a 3 level. That 3-pointer needs more work, but this mid-range is looking elite. Advanced past the first round of the college playoffs, on to the second round. Obviously, this is a tougher opponent. Obviously, we ain't scared. Obviously, we need everybody locked in, especially Amari. Get that shot going early. These boys going home just as fast. Look at that step back, not getting any separation. That is a tough, low percentage shot. We gotta make those 3-point attempts instead of long 2s. This isn't the 2000s. Andre needs to make sure he's taking high percentage shots always. Come on, baby. He's still learning how to get his feet behind the 3-point line. Another long 2. Low percentage jump shot. The NBA will hate that out of him, but Diamond showing aggressiveness, getting into that spin layup, no foul. Emphatic block out of Andre Oakley. Ahead, we see Amari Williams. Beautiful left-handed finish. They are not calling fouls when these defenders are hanging all over us. Great rebound from Andre, giving it up to Diamond, and then Andre running the floor beautifully. A-OK, let's go, Andre Oakley. Simple layup. Nice way to run the floor. Diamond was getting taken downhill. Andre overhelped. Couldn't get back to that shooter. Give them a 3-point lead. but Andre ain't going without a fight. The very next possession, tween, walking him down to a beautiful step back. Nice way to create separation for that. On this possession, they bring it close to a triple team. Andre faked the pass to the right, wide open Amari to the left. Amari knocks down a beautiful three off the curl. This is what the chemistry is all about. He loves playing in high school. Beautiful knockdown jump shot. Amari running off of another floppy. Beautiful curl, not a shot he liked, but Hezzy to the cross. Fade away at the elbow. Amari Williams showing y'all bag work. He's more than just a spot-up shooter. He's dynamic. Andre is now floating with these Hezzies. Get to his spot. Beautiful mid-range. He knows how to get to his spot and pull up. That's what we love about Andre. Beautiful step back. Got his ankles diving downhill and one. Bigger matchup. Andre's too weak for any of that. Easy bully ball. I'm telling y'all, you get Andre one, he coming back at you. Ankle breaker. Step back. Need to finish that 1 point game. This is so close. Andre's wide open. Bang! Give him three. Now, again, very next possession. Wide open. Bang! Another three. Great defense. Great pickup. Advanced pass. Alley-oop. Bang! 3 straight possessions of dominance. 1 3-pointer. Fast forward it. Come back down on the other end. Andre's wide open again. Another 3 points. Bang! That's 6 points right there. And then we fast forward again. Beautiful stop. Advanced pass. Advanced pass. Andre gets in the lane and alley-oops that thing. Oak Park is moving on to the Illinois State Championship game. I cannot believe it. Scholarship from Michigan State and then a scholarship from University of North Carolina. State championship game, we going up against Trayvon Rawlins, ranked 190 in Illinois. If y'all remember, when I was trying to recruit Starks from Burlington Prep, he was on the bench as a freshman, transferred to Manson, and now he's teaming up with Ruben Rice. I have to take both of these guys down if I want to win states. Get the game rolling. I want to get my boys involved. Diamond is wide open for the three. Tried to set a double pick and roll. Diamond gets another 3-pointer to go. This is why you get your teammates in the offense early. Trayvon, easy lay. Come on, man. What we doing? ISO on top of the key. No help. Easy dunk on that rim. That was too easy for the boy. Amari coming off of a curl, getting downhill. He gets on that rim. Let's go, Mari. Beautiful dunk. Now, Trayvon ISOing our boy Penny. That is elite bag work. His isolation is looking good. Diamond gets into the paint, draws in the whole defense. Penny wide open for a nice double. As y'all can see, I still have no points because we're getting the rest of the offense involved. Beautiful for Amari. I could get points at will, but if we want to win, everybody got to be touching the ball. Trey don't think that. He pure ISO work. I think he got every point for them so far. They start working the ball around the perimeter. That boy Ruben, easy 3-pointer. He is purely a defensive player. That's why he ranks so high in the 60s, but he also can get down when somebody is not his size, such as myself. That was too easy. Looking like the end of the first quarter, we're working it into Amari fadeaway at the elbow. That's a knockdown to tie the game up. Into the second quarter, I'm getting downhill. Nobody cuts me off, so I take fly. Paint was wide open for me to attack that rim. Was that the first 2 of the game? Yes, it was. I'm looking to get myself more aggressive, see if I could get myself going. Bang! I already knew it. I already knew I could get myself going, so that's why I wasn't pressing the issue. But Trey already hot. He's way too hot to handle. We are down 11 and we need to come back. Step back at the end of the second quarter. Come on, baby. Cut that lead to single digits. Down 9. Behind the back, shot clock running low. I gotta force something. This was great defense. This is when the game starts to get a little scary. None of the shots for us were falling. This was the whole point of me getting everybody involved so we could work together and nobody could get their shots to drop. Beautiful floater right here from Amari, no. But on the other end, this is what was happening. That boy Trey was already in fuego. One possession, a bucket. Another possession, a bucket. He was giving us straight bag work until the fourth quarter where we began to turn things around. But Trey, still hot. He ain't cool off yet. Give Manson a 2-point lead, but hey, let's get back at him. High pick and roll, nobody in that paint, easy attack. Nobody on my team getting their shots to go. It's time for me to take over. I'm being a little too passive. Now it's time for me to get aggressive. Downhill, step back. I love it, baby. Come on, give us a 2-point lead. Penny has been struggling to guard Trey all day. Get his own rebound, back up, missed again. But here's Ruben on that glass. That's why he ranks so high in Illinois. He is a workhorse. Nothing is easy. I'm looking for that screen and roll. Spin opposite the screen. He didn't expect it. Skip through that lane, baby. Let me step through. At this point, Trey is running point because they don't want the ball in anybody else's hands, and I see why. He is looking unstoppable, like a reincarnation of Kevin Durant. I bring a double team. We get him to miss. The game is tied. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Penny, slow the game down. Penny with a bonehead move takes on 2 defenders when all we need is to slow the game down. Now Penny is in a mismatch, easy drop step. 2 crucial mistakes from Penny. This is why he's unranked. This is why he has no future in basketball. I gotta save the day with a Euro step over 2 players. That's why you put the ball in my hand, Penny. That's the ball. Game tied at 54, 1 second left. I get backdoor screened. He was open. That was an open look. Great play call from their coach. I ain't see that screen coming. I almost got us cooked. We win the tip-off. Let's get the overtime started. You know the ball immediately coming to me. They've been struggling with the pick and roll all day. Get to my spot. Pull up at the elbow. That's beautiful basketball. On the other end, you're stupid if they not giving the ball to Trey for Trey all day. That man is possessed. I don't know what gotten into him, but he's playing out of his mind. Beautiful curl. Give me one, Amari. That's my boy. That's my guy. Trey with a pick in the corner, step back over Penny. Oh my God. Step back over the contested hand in overtime. I'm dancing. Another shot from Amari. He don't get this one to go. I'm putting too much reliability on Amari. Trey actually misses a shot. Now let's see what offense we can get. Give it back to me. Slow it down. Let's really get something. Beautiful screen from Amari. Downhill again. They are struggling with the pick and roll. I'm tired of us going back and forth. We need to clamp down, get a stop on Trey. Anybody else can beat us but Trey. Glad Trey don't have the ball. This is what we... No, get closer, Penny. Beautiful move. Reverse baseline. Hey, at this point, just give him the state championship. I don't even want it that bad. This man is out of his mind. Me, I'm looking for a good possession. I'm trying to get the ball to Amari. Back open to me. This was a terrible possession. We were all over the place. Couldn't get the shot. Couldn't get the opportunity we were looking for. Anyway, Trey isoing against Penny. What else is new? He's dancing, spinning, lay. Good miss, baby. That's all we can ask for. Give us a chance to take a lead right here. Every point count. They've been struggling with the pick and roll. Nothing changed here. Where is my foul, referee? Hanging all over me. They changed their game plan. They giving Trey the ball even lower so he does less dribbling and get straight to that rim. Beautiful play. Again, look at it here. They are giving Trey the ball closer to the rim, so it's less of an opportunity to bring that double. Smart basketball out that coach. Better offense out of me. And one. Come on, baby. All I gotta do is knock down this free throw, give us a 2-point lead in double overtime. I do exactly that maneuver. Let's see what we looking at. We got Amari on a curl, beautifully covered. But what they didn't expect, a double curl. It's my turn. We haven't ran this all game. We used the Amari floppy as a distraction and know they were going to overcommit, and then a second floppy with me. We switched the matchup. I'm now guarding Trey. I get a stop immediately. Now it's time for us to really ice the game. Looking for another floppy out of Amari. No separation. We ain't running no floppy again. Give me pure ISO. 3 seconds to work. We took way too long. Now I gotta just heave up a shot. No way that goes. They still have an opportunity to tie with a three-pointer. No three. I can't get over to guard Trey, but we gotta let somebody else beat us, and they give it to him, and he misses. That is how we win the state championship game. Oh my goodness, that was a shootout. Me versus Trey, I had no idea his offensive bag was that incredible. After that game, I got another scholarship. This time it's from Kansas University. I talked to my parents about what college I plan on committing to next year.